Dear Aries, I hope you guys are doing amazing. This could resonate for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. It's also timeless. May not resonate for every Aries, but if you like this, please be sure to like and subscribe. So let's get into the message. For the Aries that I'm picking up on this week, I'll tell you what's going on. There's something trying to integrate into your life, okay? And this has a lot to do with fortune. It has a lot to do with, this could be copious amounts of money, right? Abundance, prosperity, wealth, good fortune. And it's time for these things to sort of start unfolding in your life. It's time for you to start attracting these things. But the thing is, here's the thing, my loves. I can see from these cards here that some of you may be struggling to release an old programming. Okay, so I'm seeing in your past, you've always been a very, very, very smart person. So smart to the point where people could have discriminated you, right? I feel like you've also been very, very empathic and highly, highly sensitive to energies throughout your life. And it's weird because like my throat is sort of closing up, and I feel like in your past, people they succeeded in keeping you quiet or dimming your light or like shutting your voice down, right? Because I'm getting like, there's something about whoever I'm reading for today. You may have questioned people, right? You may have questioned as a child, like children are naturally very curious, but I feel like you were overly curious. Like you asked a lot of questions. You challenged people, right? When you were a child or just growing up, even in your adult life, you know, it's like you challenge people, but you do it with empathy. But I guess some people see that as an attack, right? It depends on how they're perceiving the shit. But I'm just getting, you've always been very, very smart, very, very connected to the wind, even though this is a fire sign. This is for someone who may have a lot of air in their chart as well, but it's like, yeah, specifically it could be one person or a couple of people that like discriminated you. These could be family members or, you know, people from your past. But it's like whatever you liked to learn about, like philosophy, spirituality, whatever it is, psychology, like people kind of looked at you different. But here's the thing. You had an interest in this stuff and you were above other people, like when it came to your topic of interest, like you were more knowledgeable than people because that's the thing that you were passionate about, right? That's your soul's calling. And you know, I think the whole discrimination and being attacked like Jesus did, you know, is a part of the purpose too. It's a part of the path that you're supposed to walk. But here's the thing. There is a lot of fucking abundance that's trying to manifest into somebody's life right now. And you are an Aries. You're either Aries rising, sun, moon, or Venus, okay? And the angels, the universe is saying it is time for this prosperity to be unlocked. It is time, but here's the thing. For you, your ideas could have been very abundant in the past. Maybe all your life, they've been very abundant, but for some of you, you may not have had the encouragement, the support, or the backing to actually pursue what it was that you wanted to do. Now, that'll apply for some of you, but for others, it's like, basically, okay, it's like two different minds, right? It's like you've got two different minds, and one of them is very, very abundant. One is like a completely different version of yourself, right? It thinks differently, it operates differently, it goes about its morning routine differently. And then you got this other old version of yourself that, you know, catered to the needs of other people and dimmed themselves down for other people, right? This is what's trying to be integrated right now, because I feel like something is trying to be released. This is a massive life lesson that you're supposed to be learning right now. And I feel like some of you, maybe you're trying to figure out like what's going on, or you can feel like a massive, like abundant energy, but it's like people attacking you in the past or discriminating you and what you were passionate about in the past could be causing interference in you integrating this new version of yourself, right? Which is like very, very successful. Okay, I feel like whoever you are, you're meant to be very successful. You're meant to have the advantage. You're meant to be very accomplished. Okay, some of you could be, but if this is you, right, it's like there's something that's trying to take you into the next motherfucking level. But it's like you've got to release something that happened in the past, right? So say you like used to explain things to people and then they just like shut you down, right? Shut your voice down. Here's the thing. This stuff that happened in the past, like, is still impacting you right now. So, you know, when you go to have say you have a really great idea and then you go to execute it, and then like some negative voices come up or something, right? This is what I'm talking about. So what I'm seeing is there's a big change that's going to come in the next week for you guys. Okay, there is a very brand new beginning, potentially a leap of faith that some of you are about to take, but it's like this very abundant new beginning. This may be a new project that you're starting, a new side hustle that you're starting. It's something that you're being guided to do, right? But first, you need to understand that, not just understand, you need to understand and overstand and have it, like, just know in your body that you deserve success. You deserve prosperity, right? No matter what other people have told you in the past, because you see, when you'd be telling people all your abundant ideas and shit in the past, what they were doing was taking your abundance from you, right? When they shut you down, it's like, you know, in an ideal world, someone would encourage you, right, or give you sound advice on how to move forward. But I feel like in your case, you were just really, really sensitive in the past. And I'm not saying to criticism. It's almost more like just sensitive to other people's energy, sensitive to their thoughts. And so to keep other people happy, it's like you dimmed down your own abundance, right? You dimmed down. Maybe some of you just didn't want to be successful because you didn't want to offend other people, right? I don't know why, but it's like some kind of conflict of interest going on that's coming up in the near future. So this may be with somebody specific to you guys. But like, your guides really want you today to like affirm it to yourself. I am worthy of overflow. I am worthy of prosperity. I'm worthy of infinite abundance. Like, can you guys type that down in the comments? I'm gonna leave the comments open for this one, because that's what you're meant for. I'm worthy of good fortune. I'm worthy of good luck. I'm worthy of living an easy life. You know, like, you gotta affirm this to yourself. Like, some of you would really benefit from doing like a 3-6-9ing, you know, for a month on this. Just like you being worthy of what is destined for you, preordained for you, okay? Because yeah, you've had people come up against you and your beliefs, but like, what I'm getting is there's something coming up in the near future. This feels like with family, okay? This has to do with your family, your ancestors. You're very different to them. You think you've thought different to them, right? You may be very similar to one person in your family. I don't know why that's coming through, but it is. But yeah, okay, so like, this is what you're kind of being called to do right now, because basically, sorry for screaming, but basically, someone's going to try to test you, like, in the near future, okay? They're going to test whether you know that you're worthy or not. And this may seem like the most subtlest thing, but all it will take is for you to just affirm one word or one sentence, and you're going to prove to the universe that you think, you know, you're going to be telling the universe that you think you don't deserve what's meant for you, right? So please take the time out this week, if you guys have time, to really affirm this to yourself, right? Release old expectations of conversations and things, because it's kind of not going to serve you where you're going, okay? And someone is about to challenge you. They're about to test you. It's just someone, like, they may try to cause drama with you, but I do see you guys have a lot of self-control as well, right? And this is why you're about to be tested. It's because you're about to go through a massive, not like I actually feel like crying, like the most biggest wave of emotion just came over me. You are about to go through the massivest fucking glow up, like, of your lifetime. If you're seeing this, I'm telling you, and it resonating with you, This is the biggest glow up of your lifetime. Okay? And it's overwhelming emotionally. So what your guides really want you to do is just keep affirming to yourself, like spend time in nature for the next week. Like truly keep telling yourself whenever you can, like, I am worthy. Like, I remember not too long ago I was saying I am the exception, right? That was off a TikTok I saw. So like just any kind of affirmation, or listening to subliminal mind programming while you're sleeping is going to be really good. Only for the first 2 hours of your sleep though. Anything else is going to disturb your sleep. But gang, like, if this is your message, I'm telling you, there's a huge glow up coming for somebody in this collective, and you're going to see somebody try to control your mind, basically. You're going to see somebody just come out the woodworks and try to control your sense of worthiness around what is coming in for you. You know what I mean? Like, you got to continue telling the universe, I deserve it. I deserve everything. You know what I mean? And no, it's not greedy. And like, you may have been dealing with people that, you know, in your life have called you greedy or selfish or, you know, a know-it-all and all of that stuff, right? It's time for these beliefs to be released from your programming, because it can't come with you where you're going, okay? Like, I'm just hearing dripping. Ice, lemonade, my neck was dripping. Ice, lemonade, my neck was dripping. Right? And you know what? It just to confirm to some of you, the people that discriminated you in the past, these family members, right? They stuck right now. They could be stuck in a job that they don't like. I'm telling you. Well, you're shining, right? Or you're destined to shine. Okay? So I'm telling you, okay. You and someone else have like different beliefs when it comes to something, right? Different intentions. And you're gonna need to really be able to differentiate. You're gonna need to be able to tell the difference between like someone that wants the best for you and somebody who just wants some kind of like, you know, control and power for their own like ego boost, or just to dominate in general. You know what I mean? Because like, you're dealing with someone, like, it's like your ego versus someone else's ego. Like, make it make sense. But that's what's coming up. That all I know is that like there's this fucking huge blessing. Like, all you have to do is turn the key. Like, and I'm looking at this Egyptian star oracle here. Like, you could be from Egypt, right? You have a lot of treasure, a lot of ancestral wealth to unlock, to experience in this lifetime. But I feel like there's someone from your family that doesn't want you to experience this in its fullness, where you're just fully in your divine feminine energy, receptive, right? Passionate about the things you do, and believing in yourself, right? You must believe in yourself wholeheartedly. You must know you are worthy of the best and only the best. That is what you guys are being called to affirm to yourselves this week, Aries. So if you're seeing this, I hope it helps you. Let me know if it resonated. I love you so much. Peace to the cosmic tribe.